Hey everyone, today I'm going to be swatching the new Mel Cosmetics She's in Parties eyeshadow palette. This used to be an eyeshadow stack with I think 4 eyeshadows, but they came out with a palette, so I decided I would buy this and swatch it for you guys because y'all know I love purple tones. So if you want to see swatches and my thoughts on this palette, just keep watching. Alright, so now you guys have seen the swatches, let's talk about the palette. First off, I want to say there is a crap ton of kick up in the mattes, specifically Last Caress. That shade, oh boy, there was a lot of kick up, and for a swatch to make there be a lot of kick up was just kind of bizarre. It also does, it comes with a mirror, a really nice thin mirror, so I'm quite happy with that. The packaging's gorgeous. Obviously, if you guys don't know by now, I prefer palettes with more mattes than shimmers. Obviously, this is not the normal type of palette that I would go for. And I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to buy it because of the fact that, there were so many shimmers compared to mattes. But, that being said, this color story spoke to me and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. I think that I would really like the colors in this, and it's kind of unique to my collection. So I got it, and honestly, in person, it does look more plummy than it does on camera. On camera, it looks more reddish, I want to say, but in person, it's definitely more purpley plum toned. Mainly, the full reason I got the palette was for the shade Strange Love, because it's just this beautiful, unique sort of grayish purple color. It's really, really pretty, and I definitely thought that this would be my type of palette for the winter and fall. Oh, I would love these shades in those seasons. I do like Mel Cosmetics formula, and these shadows are great. I'm so happy that they're kind of straying away from doing stacks and instead doing palettes, because I never got use out of the stacks that I owned. So I am much more happy with palettes. And honestly, this color scheme is really pretty. Of course, I do wish there were more mattes, but I think the mattes that they included are versatile for the shimmer and metallic shades that we have. I do think that the shade Skeleton Kiss is lackluster. It's probably the most boring shade. It's just this peachy shade, but it doesn't have any super impact. It's just literally a peachy duochrome shade. Not my favorite, but the rest are really pretty, and in the pans they look more similar than they actually are, so that's nice. Normally I would never buy a palette with so many shimmers because I typically wouldn't get use out of them, but I can see myself using the mattes in conjunction with all these shades to do looks, which is why I bought the palette, and I am happy I got it. It's swatched beautifully, and I can tell that it's going to be pigmented, and it's kind of like the normal melt formula that I personally like. I'm happy with this palette so far. That being said, this palette retails around 63 Canadian plus tax, which is expensive. Mel Cosmetics is a more expensive brand. Because this palette only has 8 shades, it was a little bit cheaper than their bigger palettes, but even then, Mel Cosmetics is an expensive brand, but I think that the formula is always worth it, so I like Melt Cosmetics. Definitely one of my top 5 brands for sure. Let me know down below what you guys think of this color story. I really like it. It is like sort of like, it's not boring, but I definitely think that it could be a little bit more purple toned, but that's just because I love purples, of course. And obviously Skeleton Kiss is like lackluster for me. I just wish there was more pow to it, but there isn't, but that's okay. Thank you guys so much for watching the swatch video. If you enjoyed, subscribe, comment down below any videos you'd like to see me do. Go follow my Instagram, Makeup by Tasha XO, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Abby, are you rethinking your life decisions? He's coming for you. He's gonna get you. Boys like I get you. Try me, bitch. That was lame. Go get him. Aw. Hi, boy. Hi, baby. Oh, you're so sleepy.
You just look so done with life, honestly. At least he's not going after you anymore.
Kill him. Oh, okay. Hi. You're crazy. Yeah, you're crazy. You're crazy today, Simon. You get him. You get him, boy. Oh. There's Coco.
You're following Effie. Oh.
Hi, Simeon.
You're so much bigger than him.
Simeon.